Sino-sino po sila.
Tutuklasin pa.
Apo.
Sa ngayon, andyan na yung pera, andyan yung programa, hindi alam kung kanino pamimigay.
Apo.
Tama?
Ito na nga, Senator Amy Marcos, ginisa ang Department of Social Welfare and Development o DSWD kaugnay sa programa ni Tambaluslos na AKAP, program para sa mga kapos ang kita. Pero bago ang lahat, maaari kayong mag-subscribe para maging updated sa mga issue at bagong mga balita. Binanatan nga ni Senator Amy Marcos ang sekretary ng DSWD matapos mapagkaalaman na walang malinaw na listahan kung sino-sino ang makakatanggap ng ayuda sa ilalim ng AKAP program. Reklamo kasi ng marami, ang nabibigyan lang ng ayuda ay ang mga kalapit ng mga nakaupong leader. Programang Martin Romualdez, programang Pambagsak Ekonomiya. Narito ang buong detalye.
May maidadagdag po kayo dun sa tungkol sa pagdadraft ng mga guidelines? Sabi lang.
Madam Chair, ang Department of Labor and Employment po ay bahagi na ng guidelines. Ito po ay pagtalima dun po sa veto message ng Presidente. Meron pong dalawang major na role ang Department of Labor. Una, patungkol po dun sa minimum wage rate, minimum wage earner, at iba pang mga...
ba kayo? May istorya ba ng minimum wage earner?
Wala pong pangalan. Ang meron lang po na available yung numero ng mga minimum wage.
Sino yung tamang beneficiary? Wala naman pala kayong listahan ng minimum wage earner.
Wala po, pero alam naman po namin na may proseso po ng application. Ang anuman pong katulad po ng assistance.
Kapag nag-apply, hindi na siya minimum wage earner?
Minimum wage earner pa rin po.
Kapag nag-apply?
Apo. Pero ang sa amin po ay makapagbigay ng impormasyon.
Pero ang maliwanag, walang listahan ng minimum wage earner ngayon.
Wala
sa
po.
O sa DSWD.
Wala po.
At ito ang target ng AKAP, ngunit hindi maliwanag kung sino sila. Wala kayong pangalan.
Pero ang pagkakaalam ko po, meron pong proseso kung paano malalaman kung sino-sino po sila.
Tutuklasin pa.
Apo.
Sa ngayon, andyan na yung pera, andyan yung programa, hindi alam kung kanino pamimigay.
Apo.
Tama?
Ang pagkakaalam ko po, ito po ay bahagi ng guidelines na siguro pa
tutuklasin pa, mag-a-apply pa, i-a-approve pa. Pero sa ngayon, malabo pa kasi walang pangalan eh.
Ang malinaw po, wala pa pong mga pangalan.
Okay, wala kang listahan ng minimum wage earner na tinutukoy ng AKAP. Tama?
Tama po. Pangalawa po sa papel ng Department of Labor and Employment ay yung tumulong sa information dissemination.
Okay.
Ano po ba yung AKAP? Para po mas maintindihan ng ating mga kababayan, lalong-lalo na yung mga minimum wage earner at yung mga kababayan po nating hindi maituturing na minimum wage earner.
Ang sinasabi ng ating Employers Association of Pilipinas, ang minimum wage ay sasakop lamang na mahigit kumulang 2 milyong Pilipino. Tama po ba yun?
Well,
may projection ba kayong ganon?
Base po sa aming tala, ito po ay nasa 5 million po across regions. Pero ang pinakamalaki po dito ay
5 million throughout the Philippines.
Opo.
Saan ninyo na-extrapolate yung numerong yan?
Ito po,
wala nga kayong listahan.
Ito po ay base sa isang survey na isinagawa po ng PSA.
So this is just a PSA statistic.
Opo. Kaya po,
whereas the statistic that we derive from the Employers Association is 2 million.
Opo.
So naglalaro yan between 2 and 5 million.
Opo.
Tama po ba?
Tama po.
Okay.
Kaya po malaki po yung gagampanan na papel ng DOL kasi aside po sa survey, kami po ay may mga inspection din. Nag-i-inspect po kami ng mga kumpanya. Nalalaman po namin kung sino yung mga kababayan po natin na minimum wage earner at hindi mga minimum wage
Pero
earner.
hindi
Although
ba?
may limitation din po at ang unang limitation, walang pangalan.
Bibisita lang kayo eh. Samantalang yung mga
Tama po.
employers mismo, sabi, ang minimum wage, ang nakikinabang, 2 milyong Pilipino lang daw. Kaya't nagugulat ako, ang laki ng pagitan. Anyway, thank you very much sa DOLE. Tanungin naman natin sa NEDA, ano naman ang papel na gagampanan ng NEDA? Kasi ang nabanggit yung national ID. Doon ba sa national ID natutuklasan kung minimum wage or over minimum wage? Wala naman yata nakasulat tungkol sa sahod doon sa ID, di ba po?
Yung tama po yung isang papel po ng NEDA through the Philippine Statistics Authority is to help establish the identity of the individuals who will apply for AKAP. Yung mismong database ng PhilSys wala po siyang income information doon. No? So ang gagawin po is to try and match with other information being held by the PSA, including the civil registry, other surveys, censuses of the CBMS, etc.
So ang ibibigay lang ninyo, yung mga pangalan ng lahat ng may national ID.
I-match po siya sa database ng PhilSys so make sure that the individual claiming to be Juan de la Cruz is really Juan de la Cruz.
So authentication lang of the identity of the person. But with regard to what the DSW mentioned, that they are in fact a minimum wage earner who was hit by this inflation and other problems, wala kayong impormasyon na ganun, di ba?
Not at the initial implementation, Madam Chair, but that's part of what we are discussing and planning for in subsequent rounds of implementation.
National ID?
I believe more than 91 million have been registered, Madam Chair, but PSA, please, if you can elaborate.
Ano ang impormasyon na nandun? Yung pangalan, yung address? Ano pa po? Yes.
Madam Chair, good morning.
I'm sorry, I can't see your name. Is that Minerva Eloisa Esquivia?
Yes.
Okay,
ma'am.
yes, you're recognized po.
Okay, as of date, we have registered 91.7 million. So that would cover those having physical ID, digital form, and e-fill ID.
What information does the national ID contain that would be relevant to the guidelines of the ACAP?
It only contains the name, the date of birth, the sex, and
the date of birth, the what?
Sex.
Okay, gender and
Gender. There's no information about wage or income.
that's right. That's my understanding. So, in fact, what you would be doing with the national ID would be checking after the name occurs, right? That person was real.
Correct, Madam Chair.
But you cannot provide a list of minimum wage earners, those hit by inflation, otherwise impoverished folk. There is no way for you to indicate or verify that.
The national ID will only provide us the platform by which the person that would be requesting for ACAP would be authentic, in the sense that we will match it with the PhilSys database, national ID.
Thank you. So, what is the participation of the NEDA in the formulation of the guidelines for ACAP po? ASEC, yes, please. ASEC Cancho.
Yeah, so as directed by the President, we've worked with DSWD and DOLE, Madam Chair, on the guidelines that they will be presenting later. So our main role in the implementation is with respect to the monitoring and assessment of the program so that it can be improved in terms of the implementation design. And then through PSA, what I've mentioned, the assistance with respect to verifying the identity of the applicants. Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, ASEC. It's very, very clear, therefore, that neither NEDA nor the DOLE can come up with a list of worthy beneficiaries for ACAP. Wala kayong kakayahan ipagtibay na ito yung mga minimum wage, mahihirap, or tunay na nangangailangan. Ang NEDA, magbe-verify lang kung totoong tao yun. Ang DOLE naman, nag-aabang pa rin na magkaroon sila ng mga application at kung sakasakali bumisita sila. So, Yusek Alia, saan manggagaling ang listahan niya yan? Wala namang income levels na nakatakda sa impormasyon. Ang alam ko lang listahan na nasa DSWD, ang tanging listahan na nasa inyo ay yung listahan ng 4Ps. Di po ba?
Yes, that's correct, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, we are also working with DOLE to publish the regional offices and regional tripartite wages and productivity boards, and the different.
Pero wala pa yun, no?
Wala
As
pa.
we speak.
Yes,
It
wala
doesn't
pa.
exist. So, ang sinasabi ninyo, wala rin kayong listahan. Kung ang NEDA at ang DOLE walang listahan ng mga magiging beneficiaries nitong programang to, inaamin rin ng DSWD na sa ngayon, wala rin kayong listahan para sa mga beneficiaries nito. Tama po ba?
There is no list, Madam Chair, but there are the guidelines will provide the requirements to avail of AKAP.
But there is no list as we speak, so we are not aware who the potential beneficiaries are. But this is supposed to be rolled out. In fact, it was already rolled out, di ba? Noong nakaraang taon, nag-roll out na kayo nito. Sino-sino pinamimigay ninyo, pinigbigyan ninyo kung wala tayong listahang maayos?
Those who have been who are in the formal and informal sector for last year, but this year it's proposed to be a bit
formal and informal sector.
Yes, of minimum wage.
Lahat ng tao sa buong Pilipinas, ang sinasabi mo, ilan ba nakatanggap ng AKAP noong 2024?
2024, ang nakatanggap ng AKAP is fiscal 5,073,000 Filipinos.
5 million.
Sorry,
Meron kayong list.
sorry, Madam Chair. It's actually 4.9 million. Sorry.
Okay, kung ano man, siya yung 5 million na sinasabi. Tama ba yun? Yung estimate po ninyo na minimum wage.
Yes, yes po. We're basing it on assumptions that are guided by DOLE.
But they have no list. So where did you get the list for?
They don't have a list, but they have assumptions.
They
Madam
have?
Chair. Assumptions. We're
But
basing it on their
assumptions
assumptions.
of the PSA, these are percentages and statistics. These aren't real people. Yung mga pumila at tumanggap ay tunay ng mga tao.
Yes, Madam
Saan
Chair.
pinaghihila itong mga tunay na taong to na nakita naman natin, talaga naman, pumila ng oras-oras para matanggap yung AKAP?
Madam Chair, they are also may referral din po from a social development worker.
Ang social development workers, ang ating mandate, maliwanag sa charter ng DSWD, ay para sa poorest of the poor. Nandito po ang urban poor, si Secretary Lopez Santos, si Manang Basiano, at lahat ng tropa ng NAPSI. Ang pagkaintindi namin, parehong inyong constituency, yung pinakamahihirap sa ating bansa. Matuturing bang minimum wage earners ang pinakamahirap, yung tinuturing class D, 2 at E? Mukhang ayaw pumayag ni Manang Salvacion.
Magandang umaga po.
Yes, you recognize po.
Yes.
Please proceed. Oo, kasi napansin ko talagang ayaw niyong pumayag eh. Hindi yan ang
Kasi-
pinakamahihirap
Kasi
sa ating
po,
bansa.
representing the senior citizens, sigurado ko po na isa kami sa pinakamahirap, kung hindi man pinakamahirap. But let's consider, hindi na po employable ang mga senior citizens.
Tama po yan.
At kung
Pati yung
meron mang-
PWD, ganun
At
din.
kung meron man pong nakakapagbigay sa kanila na paminsan-minsan ng ilang sentimos, hindi po garantisado yon na panghabang buhay o regular. So wala po kaming inaasahang regular na source of income. Kaya po na tutuliro kami na here is our government so concerned with helping those who are earning inadequately, pero mukhang wala po yatang concern para sa mga walang kinikita. So
So sa pakiwari ninyo, dapat inuna muna yung talagang mahihirap. Na
yung talaga
alam naman
pong
natin,
walang income.
yung zero income o di
Yes,
kaya
madam.
very irregular employment
Yes.
na halos wala. At yun din naman talaga ang ating nakikita sa batas na bumuo ng DSWD na nagsasaad poor, vulnerable, disadvantaged. Yung pinakamahihirap o di kaya yung depressed municipalities and barangay. So yun lang ang talagang maliwanag sa mandato ng ating DSWD. At yun nga, maraming nagtataka, ba't pinasukan yung minimum wage samantalang kahit papano may trabaho yung taong yun. Ngayon. Anyway, I think Yusek, if you could quickly go through the guidelines so we just be part of this.
Okay. Madam Chair, may I refer to Yusek Adonis Sulet of Policy and Plans to provide a brief of the guidelines.
Yes, if you could keep it brief, I think Comelec and the rest have other appointments
Yeah.
and need to go quick.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We confirm that the guidelines were developed in coordination with DOLE and NEDA. and subject to consultation. So the more important slides, I think, would be in the third, fourth.
Yes, let's focus on the additional safeguards that
Yes, Your Honor.
were required. And let's also focus on what the president's veto message included, the pertinent laws, decrees, and jurisprudence.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, next slide, please. The
Submission of
difference-
the list.
Yeah.
Magkakaproblema nga, wala pa tayong listahan.
Yeah, just to clarify lang po the way we implement programs in the DSWD. The submission of a list is one of the ways. Walk-in clients is also another.
Although, of course, our urban poor sector, our anti-poverty commission already questions your choice of not the poorest of the poor, but those gainfully and regularly employed. Let's
Yeah.
proceed.
Yeah.
Anyway, you are saying that DSWD operates without the list.
Yes, for this one, except
For
for
this
the
one.
recurring, there are programs which
Of
have
course, we are
recurring
aware of
beneficiaries.
emergency programs like calamity situations.
Yes.
Yung QRF po ninyo, alam naman natin, pag binagyo, tutulong kayo, magpapadala ng food relief. Hindi naman mailalagay sino ang nasalanta ng bagyo. Maliwanag naman po yun. Kaya lang, ito, tatanggap ng hanggang 10,000.
For the cash assistance, Your Honor.
Okay, sige.
So, briefly, yung pong 2025 guidelines were developed using the 2024 guidelines as the working draft. So this was shared with the different government agencies.
Ito yung problema, yung 2024, nag-umpisa kayo, ang sabi, low income. Siguro maraming tao magsasabi na talagang kapos ang kita nila. Tapos severely affected by rising inflation. Palagay ko, maski yung mga mayayaman, aangal sa inflasyon. Napakalabo talaga ng 2024. So ngayon, 2025, ano na ngayon ang rasyonale ninyo?
Yeah.
Pakipaliwanag.
For 2025, Your Honor,
Minimum wage na.
the special provision states that it shall be individuals whose income does not exceed the statutory minimum wage and are severely affected by the rising inflation.
So
But
ang
we
pinagbago lang nito, yung minimum wage.
Yes, Your Honor, in the sense that we're guided by the President's veto message saying that AKAP is a program for those below minimum wage. So therefore,
Alalahanin pa rin natin ang reklamo ng ating Poverty Commission na talagang hindi yan ang pinakamahihirap o hindi yan ang nangangailangan dito sa ating lipunan. Tama po ba?
yes.
Inaamin natin na
Madam Chair.
hindi sila pinakamahihirap o pinakanangangailangan sa ating sambayanan.
Yeah. Ma'am, gaya po na nasabi ninyo, the DSWD serves not only the poorest of the poor, but also included are the vulnerable and the disadvantaged. So the vulnerability
Yes, I
comes
think I
from
read your
many,
mandate
yeah.
just now.
So kaya po, it may not be the poorest of the poor, but they fall under the vulnerable, and vulnerability is caused by different factors. So going back, Madam Chair, on the conditional implementation
I
provision.
think vulnerability would certainly include senior citizens
Yes,
in
ma'am.
the PWD who are incapable of regular employment.
Yes, ma'am. They're not excluded. They can benefit
No, they're
from
not excluded
No, ma'am.
because you require minimum wage.
Ma'am, as I've said, we are guided by the President's veto message.
Sabi lang ng USEC, ang USEC ng DOLE, kasasabi lang minimum wage.
The guidelines
Paano
po,
sila gagawa ng listahan ng minimum wage? Wala silang listahan ng minimum wage, mas lalong wala silang listahan ng informal, contractual, and less than minimum wage.
Yeah.
Saan natin hahanapin yung mahihirap na yan?
uh,
Depende sa congressman, sa barangay kapitan, sa senador.
well, sa amin po, in the determination and examination of the documents of the beneficiaries or the clients. So it will be up to that level of assessment by the social worker. So
Parang napakalabo naman,
Wala-
maawa naman kayo sa mga MSWD. Napakalabo naman.
We do it po directly, the DSWD social workers po.
But I'm also aware that on the ground, there's great confusion on the part of your municipal social welfare officers, knowing full well that these aren't the poorest of the poor. And that millions of Filipinos will, under your very vague and confusing guidelines, would qualify. Ayan mo na. Sige, below the regional minimum wage.
Yes, ma'am. Not the
Ayan.
minimum
Sige,
wage earners,
tuloy-tuloy lang
but
tayo.
below the
And
minimum wage.
susunod. Oo nga, wala nga listahan ng minimum wage, wala ring listahan ng informal. Labo-labo na yan. Sige na, susunod. Sige, sa susunod po.
Yeah. So we are guided by the assistance.
Meron bang
from
ibang
DOLE.
guidelines? Nabasa na po natin to.
Yeah. So next guideline, so the new provisions in the new guidelines contain the safeguards. The first is that it's a clarification that as in all DSWD programs, AKAP can be accessed without the need of any intermediary or middleman.
Alam
So,
natin yan. Sige.
that's,
Tapos, banners or politicians.
yes,
Okay.
no banners,
Sang-ayon ang
presence.
COMELEC dyan. Okay.
Yes.
O sige, tuloy-tuloy lang.
And
Para
then
mabilis.
we have suggested we have to act immediately on fraudulent applications.
Yes, yes.
So that's covered.
So that's standard. Yes,
So,
let's proceed.
And then for the documentary requirements, the other parameters or the safeguards will be discussed in the next slide.
Sabi lang ng ating NEDA na yung national ID, wala namang kinalaman sa income. Ayun.
Wala po, ma'am. Yung pong income income data will come from the general intake sheet from the
Okay.
information. So
Sige.
yun po
Ituloy
yung
yung book nyo.
Sige, next slide.
Nabasa na po natin. Ilang pahina to?
Yeah, that's I think the last one.
Okay.
So the institutional arrangement and support mechanisms are provided.
Okay.
As mentioned, the role of DOLE has been mentioned. The additional is that they can also do referral if there are clients who need assistance, so they can refer to the DSWD.
Okay.
For NEDA, ang hindi rin lang po na-mention is that they're in charge of the M&E, monitoring and evaluation of the program. So they will be...
Maybe at this juncture, can I inquire from NEDA? Nag-monitor ba kayo nung AKAP 2024? At may MNE ba ang AKAP 2024?
No, Madam Chair, we were not involved in 2024.
Oo, ngayon lang kayo nahila dito, di ba? Bago
Yes, Madam
itong
Chair.
programa ninyo pa. Itong programa bago sa inyo, di ba?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Okay, sino nag-MNE nung AKAP ng 2024?
Sa ngayon po, ma'am, wala pa pong M&E study ng
Sa 2024, wala.
Wala pa po.
You have no impact assessment whatsoever with DSWD?
Not yet. As you know, it's a congressional, it's a congressional increase
Okay.
change. So, hindi po
you
namin.
admit that in fact it's a congressional initiative and a congressional insertion.
Yeah, it's a SICA po. It's a public information, Madam Chair, because it did not emanate from the DSWD and in the NEP. So, but nonetheless, we welcome it because it's an opportunity to
It did
serve
not
the
occur at any point in the budget or the NEP recommended by the President, both in 2024 and 2025. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's a fact, Madam Chair.
It was an addition over and above the programs and even the Tier 2 augmentation requests of DSWD, just to confirm.
Yes, that's a
Thank
matter
you
of
so
public
much, Yusek
record.
Sulit. Babalikan ko lang, ang sabi mo, yung first step, magsasubmit ng list. Saan galing yung list?
Yeah, it could be from anyone, as mentioned by the Secretary. Anyone can refer, can access the
Anyone.
program.
Anyone includes the politicians that the COMELEC has banned.
Yes, it can
We have
include.
no list in our possession, whether with DOLE or NEDA, walang listahan. Sino si anyone?
It can include the politicians. At the end of the day, Your Honor,
The politicians can also give the list.
yeah, anyone, the government agencies, local chief executives, or legislators, they
At
can.
kayang-kaya ng MSWD, kayang-kaya ng provincial social welfare, ma-check lahat yan. Eto nga yung DOLE, hirap na hirap mag-produce ng
It's,
minimum wage. Pero yung MSWD, kayang suriin lahat ng mga listahan yan.
Your Honor, it's not the MSWD or the provincial social worker.
Your guidelines precisely say
No, it's the DSWD, Your
every-
Honor.
Okay, so your guidelines precisely say that the individual must be earning below minimum wage.
Yes, Your Honor,
Oh,
for the new guidelines.
Dahil wala nga tayong listahan ng minimum wage, sa dinami-dami ng listahan na binibigay, alin ang pipiliin? Milyon-milyon ang pipila dyan. Lahat ng seniors, solo parents, PWD, dapat pumila dyan. Hindi naman sila nakakatanggap. Iba raw nakakatanggap. Paano pipiliin yan?
Your Honor, we're
Do you
guided.
accept all the lists from everyone about anything?
Yes, Your Honor, and we vet it according to our guidelines.
But nothing in your guidelines so far indicates how you will choose them.
No, it's there, Your Honor.
Where?
It's just a summary of the changes, Your Honor. But the
May we have
procedure
the
to vet,
May we have therefore the vetting guidelines?
yeah, we can submit the vetting guidelines, Your Honor. It's built in every program of the DSWD.
Nasaan nga? Pwede lang, give us an example. Kung isang senior citizen, pumila. Oh.
Yeah. Kung pumila po ang isang senior,
Priority ba siya?
under our rules, siya po ay priority katulad po ng persons with disabilities. So they have special lanes.
Wala ito eh.
Ma'am, built-in kasi
Sa
po.
ACAPS po, nandyan. Pero wala rito sa ACAP. Dapat sabi dito, workers in private establishments, workers in the informal sectors. Hindi nga workers yung PWD at saka senior eh. So, hindi sila qualified. Klaro lang tayo, para nagkakaliwanagan tungkol sa programa at litong-lito po kami. At kung yan ang guidelines na ibibigay sa COMELEC, hindi ko alam kung angkop yan sa utos ng Pangulo na dapat maliwanag at may safeguards.
Yeah. Tama po kayo, ma'am, na under the present guidelines as a result of the comments of the different government agencies, tinanggal po yung mga walang minimum, walang tinatanggap na wage. Kasi ang amin pong wala nga po listahan, pero mayroon po kaming guide kung ano yung minimum wage.
Ano nga yung
So
guide?
kung ano yung minimum wage according to the regional
Which
tripartite.
is only the ceiling.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's
We
only
work
the ceiling.
below.
Pero ano yung priority sa ilalim nun? Yung nasalanta ba ng bagyo? O, yung namatayan ba? Yung natanggal sa trabaho? Alin ba dun?
Ma'am, wala pong
Lahat
specific
yun.
prioritization. We serve according to the...
Sino magpipili ng mga yan? Kasi sabi mo, magbibigay ng listahan lahat ng kung sino man, pagkatapos, sa dinami-dami ng sinabmit na list, kayo na ang pipili.
Yes, ma'am.
Nga kayo pipili.
The DSWD social workers,
Sa rito,
ma'am, dun sa
pinabasa ko to eh.
number
Bisado
2,
ko to kasi 2024, ganito din eh.
so sa slide number 2, you'll see there, one more. Yan, makikita po natin dito the interview and the assessment, including the release of financial assistance, will be done by the DSWD and DSWD.
Pero ano nga ang basahan ng DSWD?
The basihan
Solo
po,
parents, halimbawa, yung solo parents, wala namang minimum wage yan. Wala kang trabaho eh.
ma'am,
Paano ba yan?
siguro po, if I may explain, ang kalituhan siguro po the difference between 2024 and 2025. Sa 2024 po, they can easily qualify because they're low-income earners and they're part of the informal or formal economy. But in the 2025 guidelines, ma'am, hindi na po sila magka-qualify kasi po, finirm up po yung qualification requirement pursuant to the veto message.
In what way was it firmed up? Explain to me. Kasi wala pa ako nararamdaman na tumatag at nagkaliwanagan.
Ma'am, wala pa po kasing implementation ng AKAP for this year. There's no money.
Understand.
Yeah, there's no money yet.
What's the implementation? Kasi nga, inaabangan ang mahiwagang guidelines.
Ma'am, kanina, sana, nandito naman po ang Dole at NEDA, natapos na po namin yung guidelines.
Kung ito lang ang sinasabi ninyo, dalawa lang ang narinig mo. Ang narinig ko, severely impacted by inflation and not exceeding earnings of the minimum wage. Dalawa lang yung guidelines na so far naririnig ko. So,
Yeah.
Yusek, ano pa? Maliban dun sa dalawa, pwede mong dagdagan?
Kung sa beneficiaries po, basically, along that line. But the other,
Kung walang karagdagan doon.
wala na siyang karagdagan. Ang nilimit po siya.
Hindi
So
ba,
those,
hindi ba milyon-milyon ang pipila dyan sa katutak na listahan?
Well,
Pipiliin dyan.
gaya po na nasabi ni Yusek Dimaporo, we've served 4.9 million in 2024.
Understood, which was highly controversial, as you well know. So we don't want a repeat of that. These are public funds, after all.
Yes, Your Honor, we're very much aware of it. That's why nga we are
So walang
firming up the guidelines.
guidelines sa mga beneficiaries.
Um,
Pa rin, halos, ang dinagdag lang na kataga, yung minimum wage.
below minimum wage.
O, yun lang.
Yeah, below minimum wage. So yung pong walang
So,
wage, walang
nalilito
earning.
ako, bakit nandyan yung dole? Kasi yung sa kanila, minimum wage. Below or at minimum wage? Can we clarify? Ang sinabi niya, below. Ang sabi
Yes.
mo, minimum wage.
Because that is the ceiling. That is the guide of DSWD in evaluating whether an individual is qualified or not. So kapag alam po ng isang DSWD personnel who is tasked to evaluate kung ano po yung prevailing minimum wage rate, kung sumobra po doon o minimum wage earner, disqualified po siya. Kaya po meron pong mga dokumento na kailangan pong isumite yung applicant para patunayan kung siya ay hindi o minimum wage earner.
So, andito, workers in private establishments, kinakaltasan ng employer at hindi minimum wage ang binabayad, yun ang bibigyan ng AKAP? Di ba bawal yun? Hindi nga tumatalima sa batas, hindi nga sumusunod sa minimum wage. Eh di bawal
Yes.
yun.
Yes.
Ba't mo
Well,
bibigyan yun?
it's a labor dole function. So
Actually po, bawal
Alam mo,
po yun. Po.
Habang nagpapaliwanag kayo, mas lalo kang nalilito.
Madam Chair, technically bawal yun because it's a violation of the minimum wage law. But it does,
Violation ng batas yan. Pag
would
hindi ka
that-
sumusunod.
would that-
Bakit premyohan ng AKAP yung mga labag sa batas?
pero ang pepremyuhan po natin, quote and unquote, yung mga manggagawa. Nanaisin pa rin po ba natin na although may separate pong proseso in requiring employers to pay workers
So,
the required minimum wage. Pero ang
sasagipin yung employee at walang parusa sa employer.
Meron po, it does not set aside the liability of the employer from paying minimum wage. Pero ang tinitingnan po kasi natin,
Habang naglalabag sa batas yung employer, ang pamahalaan ng gobyerno muna ang magbabayad ng AKAP. Tama ba yun?
well, there's a separate procedure in requiring employers to pay their workers. Ano po itong mga procedure na to? Una, yung inspection. Second, pwede po silang mag-file ng complaint sa regional office or sa National Labor Relations Commission. Hindi po natin yun isinasantabi. Pero in the meantime, meron pong mga manggagawa na nangangailangan. So kaya nandito po ito. But hindi po sila yung grupo ng mga manggagawa.
Yusek, with all due respect, iklaro muna ninyo yung Yusek sulit, kasi rinding-rinding na rin kami, nahihilo kami sa sinasabi ninyo. Ang tatanungin ko, panatag ba ang kalooban ninyo na maliwanag itong mga guardrails or safeguards na ang sadyang mabibigyan ang talagang nangangailangan? Maliwanag po ba sa inyo dyan sa minimum wage at sa severely impacted? Klarong-klaro pa ba sa inyo?
po yung aming goal and yun po yung aming hope.
Kaya nga,
na,
pero dito sa guidelines, maliwanag kung sinong tatanggap.
Yes,
Kasi
ma'am.
sa amin, hindi eh.
Kasi po ma'am, we do not have the benefit of time in explaining every detail of the